Okay, so this has been bothering me ever since last quarter, like 3 months ago. A lot of people keep using the word, even like when I'm at school or mostly when I'm gaming. They say the word rape, like they use rape, like it's funny, like it's a joke and whatnot. Okay, yeah, I've said it before. Everybody has because they don't think of what it really means. I mean, they know what it means. It means unwillingly, you know, being raped. Not cool. Not a good thing. You can't take that word and just fucking change it and desensitize it and make it a joke. Like, it has a powerful fucking meaning to that word. And it's something that could be said in a jokingly way, which isn't cool, because I've heard it a lot. Like, okay, I hear shit on campus like this. Like, people will say, oh my god, that midterm raped me. Or on gaming, in Call of Duty lobbies, people are gonna say shit like, ooh, I just raped their whole team. Okay, see, shit like that, I know you guys have done it. So, if you haven't, then you might. And so I want to prevent that from happening. I think the world would be more awesome, like the younger kids, which you guys are young, right? You guys are young teenagers too, or maybe young adults. You know, I'm a young adult. And we sometimes say, or even often say, things that could hurt somebody else around us and you just don't know it. So, would you like it if you actually were raped or harassed in your past, or even just recently, and somebody around you says jokingly because they think it's funny, and say, oh yeah, that shit raped me, and they don't even know you, and you're around them, and you can hear them, and you can see what they look like, and they're making fun of it, they think it's funny, or you can hear it online. How would you feel if something bad happened to you, and you heard people making that bad thing a funny thing? When it's not, it can never be turned into a funny thing. Like, if you're gonna tell somebody, oh, get over it, yeah, you got raped when you were a kid, but get over it, you're living now, it's all good now. Never will happen, okay? So you can never change that word and desensitize it and make it funny. You cannot. Now, it pisses me the hell off when I hear people say this, because you don't know who's around you. You don't know who could be right next to you and hear you say that, and you could trigger something for them emotionally or mentally. You know, some people do fucking commit suicide because of being raped or harassed. And they feel like they can't live on because it'll always be with them, and it'll always stick to them, like in their brains. And that fucking sucks. That's like saying okay, I'm saying, like, people do get bullied, okay? And it's not a very pretty memory, and I don't think it's one that any of us would like to remember. Seriously, there are things that we do not want to remember because it'd be for the better. You can't just be like, oh, just embrace it, and, like, it'll change your life. No, there are certain things in this world that happens to people that cannot be changed. So, why, just because you've never been raped or whatever, or something bad's never happened to you, which I doubt, like bullying, like I was just saying, and then I got off topic. But if you, let's say I was bullied. I was back then. And let's say, like, the new trend was like, oh, I'm gonna bully the shit out of this guy when I get home and play Call of Duty. Or, oh yeah, man, that midterm bullied the crap out of me. It just bullied me so hard that I just died, or something. Like, people say shit like that. And then that word bullying isn't a really great word because the meaning behind it is what it is. It's bullying. You're hurting somebody else, you're picking on somebody, you're trying to make them feel bad. So when you use that word and you try to, like, change it and make it, like I said, desensitize it, like make it have less serious meaning of what it actually means, then you don't take shit seriously. I know that some people are gonna, like, probably type in the comment box like, it's just a joke, or like, oh, we don't mean it like that. Well, then it's time to start thinking about what you're fucking trying to say. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see that kind of shit in my comment box, because you will get blocked. And if you ever, like, attack anybody else within my channel and my comment boxes or whatever, and I see you being, like, so unnecessary, then your presence is unnecessary, okay? And I don't want any of the people who are watching this to feel that they can't say what they want to say and like whatever. Okay, I don't want anybody to like get hurt here because that's not the point. Everybody's supposed to share their feelings and their thoughts and whatever they think. So let me know, like, does this change your mind a little bit? Because it's not funny to be raped, okay? It's, oh my god. But you're probably gonna think about, well, what about the word gay? Like, people use the word gay like it's nothing, and doesn't that offend gay people? Well, being gay isn't bad. It's the original meaning meant happy, and then people like switched it up, and it has its meanings that it has now. And some people use it in different ways. And it's not a bad word, it's not a bad thing, it doesn't have a bad meaning. Unlike rape, that's pretty fucking serious. That's something that happens to people. Being gay is also, it could be an identity. Why would that be bad? You can be whoever the fuck you want. You can be happy, you can be gay. That's fine, that's great. You can change it up a little bit and be like, okay, yeah, actually people do say like, oh, that's so fucking gay, like, gay equals lame. And maybe they're not necessarily targeting gay people because they're trying to change up the word. And since I don't think that gay means bad at all when we're talking about identity or about people who are gay, it's not bad at all. I don't think it is. So you just have to know what you mean when you say it, and you have to clarify that shit, because you can't just go around saying shit to people like in their face, like, oh, you're fucking gay, like, this, you suck. Like, that's just not cool. You just have to think about the shit you say, and think about shit before you say it. Please don't, like, yeah, the word rape though, I feel more strongly about that than I do about the word gay. And oops. I hope you guys do really think about it and take something out of this commentary and try your hardest not to say that. Because you could be hurting somebody. You could. You don't know. You don't ever know. You could mention something. Like if you were mentioned to say like, oh, I hate my brother because he and blah, 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 or I hate my mom or whatever you say, and you say that to that person, or somebody's around you and they don't have a mom, they don't have a brother because they died and they lost them in a horrible way, you're triggering a memory. You have to think about what you're saying. You always have to think about that stuff. So please, take my advice and stop using the word rape in the context of gaming and in the context of like a midterm or a test or of life, because you don't want to be raped, okay? Nobody does. It's not a good thing. So stop trying to make it seem like it's a funny thing. So yeah, that's just what I have to say. I hope you guys, like, I don't know, take my word on this. Just a little bit of it. Process it.